Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play. And we're outside of one of these repositories and archives here on the map in the Oinkos ring here. And we're here just to simply... Actually, we should probably scan before we enter.
High alert here.
Because there is a location quest in here. And those are really hard to look at because they are just a little tablet on the ground. Or on a table. Alright, gotta scan the door, codex. There we go. Another codex and alright, a bunch of other things. Data cache. More chests. And those are not part of the repository. Alright, let's go back in. And what we're doing here is just clearing most of the locations that are on the map, and also at the same time get more ingots to craft the other two legendary weapons. And we're also hunting down different forts to kill pole marks so that we can gather up the the armor set. And those are the only side quests available in the game right now. And apparently no one heard that scream. And burning body. We should be doing like extra assassin damage right now just because it's nighttime. This guy is guarding the ingot. There we go. And let's see what we have here. Hybrid DNA detected. I should be safe for a few moments. Yes, humans weren't obeying ethos, and the project was under threat of termination. Fortunately, at this time, new technologies were in development, incorporating the incredible properties of a metal known as adamant. I implemented neural controls into the brains of our human subjects, which we could then manipulate with our new adamant powered devices. So ethos object controlling brains. This has been a theme in Assassin's Creed since the beginning. I very quickly became the most highly regarded scientist in all of Eden, but this came to an end when I fell in love with a human woman. She was brilliant, beautiful, so I did the unthinkable. I surgically removed her neural controls and we escaped. So this is Adam and Eve. This is Adam and Eve right here. Alright, let's clear this place. Oh, this is their captain. Or was their captain. Got ourselves a location quest. Poramos ring, outer ring. Life couldn't get any better than this. I got to watch the magnificent beast gallop around the tracks from the great seats in Atlantis. There's nowhere rather be than sitting under the stars with my best friend. So this is part of the stadium with the racetrack. We've been there. It's next to the arena. We just have to head back in the future.
Yeah.
It's an interesting hidden room here. There is a Odyssey in the room. Now, our nighttime assassination damage is going off the charts. We killed the Colossi in one hit. And let's get another ability point here. Now that we don't need any knowledge. Yeah, we have cleared the location. There's still a new codex here, so let's read this. Ada, the great mind. Before I banned him from Atlantis, Ada was one of the greatest mind of the Illuminate caste, second only perhaps to his brilliant partner Juno. Ada was a force for good in numerous schools of scientific development, including biological research, planetary exploration, and energy efficiency. Beginning his journey by helping to develop the wings of Hermes, Ada ensured the security gateways made life safer for all. As he worked under the school of Kansus, Ada was pivotal in developing new and advanced medical technology still used today. However, due to his refusal to stop human experimentation, Ada was banished back to Feian. To my knowledge, his genius has produced no new revelations since, though if directed properly, his great mind will continue to innovate for better or for worse. So it seems like some of the suns have been casted away from Atlantis here. There's another chest up here. And another codex. Alright, let's see. We were driven from Eden, hoping to find refuge in Atlantis. Despite having to constantly look over our shoulders, I've never felt more alive than during my time with my love, especially when we discovered she was pregnant. I never in my wildest calculation imagined this to be possible. She had a little girl growing inside her, and she was to be named Eve. Okay, so they're not Adam and Eve. They're Eve's parents. We both know the offspring of human and Aether's parents would immediately be confiscated and experimented on. Our situation became even more dangerous. You were to be protected at all costs. Of all the humans I helped create, you, Eve, were the most exquisite, the most precious. To look into your eyes to find they have located me, I must... Okay. I think Eve was captured. I think they experimented on her, and then like she had to escape as well during one of the solar flares. Like the whole point of reading about solar flare is it dropped the defense and allowed those experiments to get out. And that's why we exist, because we're of that bloodline. Alright, let's just run back out. Alright, so that's cleared. And now what do we do? I think we continue over here, finish some of the domas, and also pick up more archives and pick up some locations. Aside from the inner ring, the rest of the location are all unmarked. We haven't discovered them yet. Oh, there's one more repository here. But I think we just head over here and take care of the doma. We can speed it up by fast traveling here. Alrighty, we're here. We can finish this doma and then beeline straight for that fort at the end that requires tier 3 knowledge. There should be a pole mark there. Alright, this should be fairly simple. Another location quest, 2 treasures, 1 cache, 1 captain. Alright. Surprisingly, no torch of Hypno. Okay. Codex. Yeah, we can hear like sounds of the people down there. Alright. Things should be easier given it's nighttime. Oh. We maxed out our item slots. We can get rid of some of these items. This is not very convenient here. So, ideally you want to sell everything and not dismantle, but given our current situation, Let's just free up a few slots so we can grab items. Maybe 2 wasn't enough given how many enemies are here. I guess we have to stop by the blacksmith and do an inventory check before we continue here. Alright, let's do this. Musing on Evimon. Mounted upon Evimon's wall was the head of a beast in mid-howl. He called it a wolf, though I would see nothing like it. A new creation, perhaps. Yeah, so he's the one experimenting. There's our location quests. Oinkos, like some sort of forgotten creature, abandoned house hides beneath a bridge, and hidden it will remain, as the trees and plants have enveloped it in its most natural disguises. So under one of the bridges is actually a hidden house, I see. Alright, what do we have going on? We need to clean out our inventory, so we need to go to the blacksmith. Archives right here, but I think, yeah, maybe we blacksmith first and just do archives, save this for another episode, and also clear this one perhaps. Have no choice here. Gotta get out of the danger zone and proceed back. But I did think, didn't we scan another codex? Yeah, it's right over there. Let's grab that story first. Oh, it's really down. Like it's not. It's probably in the repository. Right. Okay. Then never mind. Then we go back here to go to the forge. Alrighty. And then we just go drop by the blacksmith real quick. Clean out our inventory.
Get it?
So we can take a bit of time to talk about what you want to look for on your items. So the thing you need to look, if you're playing the game and trying to build an armor set, you have to kind of learn what type of engravings are available on what type of items. So for armors, there are certain types of armors that have the crit chance on it, and you can get it on the roll of the 2. So this one, for example, has crit chance and crit chance damage when full health, and then an empty engraving spot. So this is pretty good. And then the stuff you can put on the engraving spot are basically everything except for the 2 that's already rolled. So you can pick out 3 that you want, and then you can get an item that has any 2 and just finish it up with an engraving to get it to whatever your stat that you're looking for, if that makes any sense. So for example, on sword, obviously this is not that great because it has mixed damages. You could go for mixed damages, but like maybe warrior and assassin, only if you have like absolutely maxed out your warrior to the point where it's like not efficient to max out any more damages. Maybe you wanted them mix it up, add a little bit of assassin damage. Otherwise, I like pure damage build. So stuff like this, I'm just gonna sell. Damage on, so this is one of those unique ones with a name. You could save these, I guess. Lyra's dagger. Just drop them in your ship's inventory. That way they don't take up a spot. So this is a generic one. Also mixed damage. Just gonna sell. Caphalonia's dagger. So this one has a unique name. So I guess we'll keep these. Ornate mace. Heavy blunt. So you always want to look for the weapon damage type if you have warrior damage. So in this case, this mace have the heavy blunt damage multiplier. You see it's 30%, it's maxed out, it's very high. That's why you might want it. But in this case, we don't need this because we have a mace that is legendary that does the same exact thing that we just crafted, you know, in our previous episode. So this is slightly, these are unique. We kept it for the name: Poultry Pestle, Botanian Rhapsody, Hammer of Herringing, Testicles Nutcracker, Munger's Dominator, Unrefined Adamant Mace. So this is a generic one. Adrenaline per crit, gonna pass on that. Twin Battle Axe, yeah, don't need that. Don't need that. Poison Hunter. Just gonna clean out our inventory a little bit. Forge Halibut, nope. Axe of Deprivation, so these are unique, gonna keep those. Forge Staff, Assassin, Warrior. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all the damage on animal because we killed all the legendary beasts already, so there's no point to save it up. So this is okay. 10% all damage is a bit low, you know, it's a little bit less than what we want. You could get other stuff on it that's better. This is a unique name. We actually destroyed a lot of unique name items on our run. If you don't want to do that, you can definitely just keep them and then save them till later. So this is pretty decent actually. You get a crit stat and also some damage on top. Oh, we got so many bows. So this mixed damage stuff we're gonna get rid of. I think you definitely want to roll crit chance on your bow to keep because you can get 10%. But you can also put that in as a great engraving. So if you get two other ones that are like really complementary, but in this case, you're not going to do poison and fire damage. So this is a pretty okay roll. The Warrior Hunter flex, it's okay, right? You can do a hunter build, but you see the engraving for the hunters less than what you would have rolled if that was their main attribute. So maybe this is going away as well. Same exact bow, twice. Okay. This heirloom bows, I don't know if it's unique. It might not be. It might just be a name, but it's not that bad. If you want to do just like a headshot build on like really far snipes with your predator shot, this would be pretty good because you get 50% bonus damage, which is really high. 10% crit chance, so this is alright. This is, yeah, this is alright as well. We actually have some pretty decent bows. Sky Ripper is slightly unique. I don't need all damage. So yeah, I kept most of the crit chance ones. I think this is the same build as one of these things right here. Hunter, yeah, these are the same build. This one has a higher level already, so it's going to cost me less to upgrade, so I'm going to get rid of that one now. Charging speed. I mean, I'm not looking to become Robin Hood here. That's also same build. Headshot, crit damage. Okay. Let's see. Warrior fire damage, range resistant pass. Assassin range Spartan pass. Yeah, not gonna do these. These are more like utility. Yeah, you want this 30% damage with sword. Look at our current gear, right? We're doing crit chance when full, damage with sword, and then we should get rid of this engraving, right? We're wasting a slot here. Just realized that. Good thing we checked. So potentially we want something here. I think what did we have before? We had something else. Crit damage perhaps? We need to spend a little bit more money and get this maxed out back in Greece. Yeah, I think this is what, well, either fire damage or crit damage. Probably crit damage. 40%, more than the fire, and then we crit almost 100%. So I think if we had spent money, it would maxed out at 50, which would have been nice. Alright, back to selling. We gotta get rid of gears so that we can continue our journey. Crit damage, crit chance when full health. So this is a pretty great roll for Assassin Helmet. This is a pretty good roll for Warrior, except for the crit chances on low health, which I don't personally like. So we're gonna sell this. So yeah, that's kind of the theory. We're going to try to go a little faster. Sorrow Shroud seems to be a unique item. What they mean with these unique name is not just the name is unique. Sometimes you can get like an engraving that's special that you can't get on a standard generic weapon. Like the helmet might have 20 different engraving that's unique to the helmet, except for you might get a unique one that's from like a body armor one on these unique names. You just gotta dive deeper into the game. It's actually pretty deep in terms of how they develop the stats. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. You can build really cool things, like all those damage resistance. They are actually like pure resistance. So if you could somehow get your resistance to like 100% from melee, then you take no melee damage. Like they hit you with a melee attack, you take no damage. And if you have it 90%, you take 10% damage. So pretty straightforward. But you could like develop some really interesting builds. We'll keep that one, a little unique. Conqueror's Crown, I don't think is unique at all. I think it's just the name of this item. Alright, we don't need that. That's a unique one. I think we kept a lot of unique ones. Yeah, this one is not that great because we're not really going to do sword damage with assassin build unless you get like one of those unique armor. There's a legendary armor set that converts all assassin damage into warrior damage, which would be pretty insane. So maybe we kept it for that reason. But all the old ones are ones I've seen before, so I'm not going to waste too much time checking those. Solar Bracer, they're the one we got from the mission we did. Slightly unique. Elemental build-up, elemental resistance. Warrior crit. Crit damage when low health. Crit chance. Crit chance is good, just it didn't roll. The other engraving was pretty bad. I don't really like all damage. It's just really not that big of a multiplier. What's with all these 20% health that we're getting? Crit chance, melee yeah, like I was saying, 30% melee resistance. I think you can get it up to 90, just like regularly. And that's, pretty strong. This is alright. This is not bad, actually. Like, look what we rolled. We picked the one that's 100% crit damage, 50% crit damage, and then we gave it 10% crit chance. So that's pretty much like the pure crit item roll that you could get. Here's another one for assassin. So we kept this in case we want to build like a crit assassin build. And this is the hunter version. So you can get any variation of the 3 on the 2 on the roll, and then you can just add the engraving. Except for here, we didn't do a lot of the engraving quests, the location quests in Greece. So we don't have this one tiered up yet. Anyhow, let's keep selling. Solar Breastplate. I will keep that. Has an interesting name. Ethu's Commander Armor. Yeah, we don't need any animal damage. Alright, this is slightly unique, No, actually this isn't. Actually, I'm not sure if this is unique or not. I haven't seen this torso before. It's definitely not a good roll. I don't think it's unique. I think it's generic. Ethu's bread. Oh, this is terrible roll. Ancient Breastplate. I mean, I don't know. We're never really going to go a tanky build. It's just not as fun. Athenian gear. This is from when we were in Greece. Weapon damage with heavy blade, poison warrior. This could work if you do like a poison damage heavy blade build. It's not impossible to work with. Like, I don't like the roll on far armor. If we could get a better one with crit damage. Oh, Oh, this has hunter, or else it's been pretty good. Alright, I guess we don't have a... Oh, this one? Maybe. Right? 20% elemental resistance versus 10% all damage. It's not as good. Like, we could get a better roll. We just haven't found one yet. Ethos, breastplate, hunter, bow charging speed. That's not bad, actually. Persian warrior armor, assassin crit damage, heavy blade. Probably not what you're looking for. Brawler, warrior total damage. That's unique. Tampered chest. That's unique. Yeah, I've been keeping a lot of these. We should just dump them in the shipping storage. Warrior total armor. Let's see, what are we wearing for this? We need to upgrade this. This is 86 is actually lowering our crit damage. So we want crit chance and crit damage when full health on the waist. Warrior, 40% chance to ignore half damage. 20% assassin damage. Nope. Oh, they're really just pretty terrible here. Alright, warrior, crit chance, poison. If it was fire, this would have been perfect. But poison's still good. We could do a poison build in the future. So that's not a bad one. Crit damage when full... Oh, this is close. This is close. The health we don't need. Oh my god. We found it. We found the one to replace our current gear. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. We're gonna engrave that. Headshot, all damage. Alright, this can go. Warrior 10% overpowered. This is also not bad because we can just give it 100% crit damage when full health on engraving, and this isn't like overpowered damage is what we kind of do with our warrior build anyways. Assassin. Low health and full health. It's not the best build in the world. Hunter damage, elemental, no. Alright, not bad, not bad. We found something that worked. Better than what we have. I don't think we need this one anymore because we have this one. Yep. Crit when full health. That's pretty much this build because we can add that in. Slightly different. We'll keep it. So on the leg here, so you see you can't get the 10% crit chance, but you can get the 20 when full health, which is not bad. And we got fire on top because we're doing a lot of fire damage. Alright, not needing animal damage anymore. Assassin fire, all damage. Oh yeah, we're also getting loaded in terms of getting rich here. That's not bad. Battlefield boots. Pass. Sunken graves. Nope. Okay, these are terrible. Assassin. Oh, that's not bad. The 40% movement speed is good quality of life. That's actually pretty good. That's not that good. Wait, these two are the same. Yeah, this one's unique. Runner sandals, I think, is slightly unique. Oh, and this happened to be the same as this one. And Astro. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We'll keep Astro's boots, which is from the Astro's quest. If we ever do a spear build, that would be pretty good. Oh, these are all repeats. They have the same exact stats, and this one's also unique. This is from the repeating quest from the Athenian general. Spear, crit chance with full health. These are repeating as well. Kept a lot of useless stuff for a long time. Alright, so engravings. We know...
I'll see you later.
We know we got a better pair pants. Waist. Right. This is better.
Good day.
And we can engrave... We can engrave it. What do we engrave it with? Yeah, so basically these two things come from this list. You know, it's rolling from the available list for the item type. So this is the waist item type. And then you also have legendary ones from different armor sets. So I don't care about these. None of these really boost what I need. Yeah, we didn't do a good job of upgrading these, but this will probably be the best one in this situation. Like this should probably max out 20%, but we only have it 4 tiers. We need to do one more location and then spend money to upgrade this at the forge, the hidden forge in Molus in the Greek world. Yeah, there's nothing else that's good. This isn't bad, but we're not really looking to be tanky. So instead of 10% all damage, I think we just boost like 20% overpowered abilities. That's the R ability. It's not that bad. So let's do that. Alright. So pretty happy with what we have. We could upgrade whatever we're using to level 99 as well, since we are now max level. Start with our weapons. Been looking for a better bow, but I don't think we found a better warrior bow yet. Oh. Right, this is a good bow. I don't need my bow to shoot fire arrows. But like if I can spread the burn. So instead of Hades bow, we get the Curse Hades bow. Hold on.
Done.
We gotta equip.
Goodbye.
Yeah, don't say goodbye yet. There we go. And then we can just give it a...
We have only the finest goods.
Not an upgrade, engraving. Where we add 10% crit chance, which is vital for our build. And this is pretty good. So now our fire is spread. Not just fire from the bow, but fire from our sword. And we can upgrade that to level 99 as well. Oh, no, we can't, because we ran out of leather. Does he sell leather? Yes, he does. Not enough leather, but we'll buy it. We'll also buy all his metal and all his resources. Maybe not wood, and not the gems here. Yeah, we are really short on leather. Yeah, still can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade this. Wow. Okay, we're just stuck. We're like tens and thousands of leather short. Oh, we can upgrade this to level 9 because it's only one level. For a little bit of extra armor, I think I'll just pass. Alright. Thank you guys for sitting through with me on that, but hopefully you can pick up something about how to build your characters in this game. We also have a bunch of stat points. Actually, you know, we're not really going to get anywhere for the rest of the episode. I think we're just going to use up our stat points. So what you also want to do when you build with stat points is go to 15, because I think we talked about this. You get 90% of the value of the bonuses, because it's maxed out at 5%, because it's a decreasing scale as you put more points in. So you pay like 75 percent of the points to get, 90% of the bonus. Crit damage, so that's a good one to get. Basically, you can invest 15 points somewhere. That's what we're looking to do right now. Fear of the Bloodline, this is something we do. So what you want to look for is big percentage numbers in the beginning. So this is 1%, so it's not that big. 0.5 is even less. Go for the ones with bigger numbers first. That's related. So even like getting 2% warrior damage is better than getting this, because warrior damage applies to all your warrior related damages when you use the multiplier for the abilities. So that's a good one to add. See, we added this for fire damage. Armor penetration's okay, but it's also quite low with 1%. Damage with that's even lower. In the assassin here, damage with sword. So this is a big one. This is like a 3% starter here. Damage when full health, 2%. That's not bad either. So the warrior ones might be the best one for us to use right now. Crit assassination. Alright, let's put 15 points here. Alright, and then I'm probably going to save the rest. And then also, in the future, maybe just want to load all these up, depending on how many extra points we get. Because now we maxed out levels. Every time we level up, we just get an extra point. Alright, so we're going to end our episode here in the Forge. Thank you guys for seeing through all that management stuff. And we're going to come back, clean up this archive, and maybe clean this one up as well. We're missing how many armor pieces? 2 more armor pieces. And then 1 more ingots to craft another weapon. Very few quests before we get this started. Blood gets in your eye. So this is 1 armor piece, pole mark, another ingot, and then we can craft. So maybe we'll start here, work our way back, craft another weapon, and then this is probably another ingot. There's another one here, and this is probably another one here. So there's 3 more ingots right here. That's probably a Doma. That's probably a fort for the last armor. And then after we wrap all of this, we'll jump into our quest and also this Doma here. And maybe we get to fight some more gods. So see you guys then. Bye.